President Trump will officially kick off his 2020 re-election campaign tomorrow in Florida. And the latest Fox News polls show he may have a tough battle ahead. We're going to talk Monday morning politics right now with Republican strategist Jackie Bally and Democratic strategist Dallas Jones. Good morning to you both, and thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thank you.
Okay, now, Dallas, polls show that the president is behind many of the top Democratic challengers, especially Joe Biden.
Absolutely. What we saw this week was the firing of some of the pollsters on the president's campaign. There have been reports that the president is extremely furious about the fact that these numbers have been leaked. The numbers reflect him trailing some of the key Democrats in key battleground states. I think what's more important to note is that there was a recent poll that was released that even showed the president trailing Joe Biden right here in Texas, which is not currently considered a battleground state. I think the writing is on the wall, and the president and his team know that it's going to be a tough road ahead come 2020.
And let me tell you why the president has a very good shot in 2020. History's on his side. The only two presidents who really lost re-election were presidents who were battling in recessions, which were Carter and Bush. The president's economy, President Trump's economy, is thriving. We have more jobs available now than we've had in many, many decades. He has $80 million in his war chest, which is more than any other sitting president, raised $30 million just this last quarter, and over 90% of those were from donations of 200 and less. His base is very energized, the economy is thriving, and he is very well positioned to head into his re-election.
Okay, now the Democratic presidential candidates, 20 have actually made it to the debate stage, and that includes Beto O'Rourke as well as Julian Castro. They made the cut, but some folks are saying maybe they don't really need to be there.
Absolutely, and you know, I do want to respond to what Jackie just said, and the president and the country the president should note that the country has been disgruntled for a long time. I'm not sure that these polling numbers are a surprise, but we'll see if the economy is enough to pull us forward. In regards to the Democratic field, I think that's the great challenge before our party, which is that we have to be able to produce a nominee that's going to be able to take on President Trump. I wonder if 20 nominees or 20 candidates on stage at one time is going to give the American people an opportunity to really vet the ideas of every single one of those candidates. Now, we are being in the tradition of our party and being a big tent inclusive party, and so therefore the threshold for people to make the debate stage was extremely generous in this particular time.
Yes, the angry people have been the people on the left and Democrats, and hence why you have so many people running. They've been very angry because they lost their election, and they've been having a non-Trump, non-American political agenda ever since he was elected. We, on the other hand, Republicans, we've been extremely happy. We love the way that our country is thriving, and it's great. Now, to go back to your specific question with all of the candidates, I think it's great, and it is funny that the Democrats, they do call themselves inclusive and they do embrace diversity, so they say, but yet the two white men are the ones that are polling the highest.
Oh, that's hardly fair. The two white men that are polling the highest have a long record of service to our country and are certainly decorated, but even more so, you want to talk about how we say we're diverse or inclusive. You ever watched a Republican National Convention versus a Democratic National Convention? I think we can see the difference.
Well, I've actually attended a Republican National Convention.
Well, you're one.
And I've definitely seen people of diversity, people who love our country, people who love our laws.
In any game, most people know this is timeout.
Right. Yes.
Thank you very much. We can continue this for hours. We know that. But thank you very much for chiming in on Monday Morning Politics.
Thank you for having us.
Sure, it was fun.
Sure.